million to get elected. That's what the Federal Election Commission reports. Roy Blunt and Robin Carnahan have spent in the last 20 months in the battle to replace retiring Senator Kit Vaughn.
And as we know, a lot of that money being spent on television ads. You've probably seen them right here. Fox 4's Rob Lowe working for you with a Truthwatch report tonight on the newest ad to hit the airwaves from Democrat Robin Carnahan.
Mug, as in mugshot, is what Robin Carnahan calls her latest attack ad against Republican Roy Blunt.
He got caught trying to insert a secret deal for tobacco giant Philip Morris into a bill just days after company executives gave him over $30,000.
True or false? Well, kind of true. The Republican consultant Jason Clint says it wasn't exactly a secret, and the line, he insists, lacks context.
There was a provision at the last minute, but it was a good provision sponsored by a number of Democrats as well.
Our Democratic consultant, Steve Glorioso, says the attack line isn't hard enough.
Because he divorced his wife and remarried a tobacco lobbyist, the very lobbyist that urged him to put in the special favor.
He voted to weaken the rules on lobbyist gifts.
Bull is Blunt's online response, who says the rule simply lets constituents send brownies to their lawmaker. But a Washington Post article sides with Carnahan's stance that the rule allows corporations to comp meals for lawmakers.
Rode corporate jets provided by a defense contractor convicted of bribery.
Blunt's camp doesn't deny this, but says it did reimburse the cost of the flight.
And he's taken more money from lobbyists than any member of Congress.
Blunt says that's no longer true, that 3 Democrats top him, and in his own YouTube response, says Carnahan is a hypocrite.
Robin Carnahan's taken $700,000 from lobbyists and special interests.
She's taken money from lobbyists and special interests as well.
What you want to look for is, did they do anything for the money? And the allegation against Blunt, like with the special favor for the tobacco industry, is that he, right after he took $30,000 from them, is that there's a quid pro quo.
So, not surprisingly, Democrat Glorioso considers the last accusation fair game. But what may be most important is whether the ad is effective.
You know, I think the ad is probably only effective with people who are not paying attention to this race.
You know, the tagline is the worst of Washington, and I think it's a good theme. In this atmosphere, people are mad at Congress.
You got multiple themes in that ad.
As for a nonpartisan opinion, we asked UMKC political science professor Dale Newman what grade he'd give the ad.
Well, I don't think it's clever, so I won't give a high mark for clever, but in terms of touching many bases in a short period of time, I'd give it an A.
Roy Blunt. He's the very worst of Washington.
Of course, others may believe the worst of Washington is how much influence 30-second ads have on some voters. Rob Lowe, Fox 4 News, working for you.